So today I got the Platinum Trophy in LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. And with LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight coming out soon, I figured I might as well Platinum every LEGO Batman game before that drops. Last video, I did LEGO Batman 2. If you haven't seen that yet, you should probably check it out. This whole series makes more sense that way. Anyways, we are now on the third game, which is honestly one of the more underrated LEGO Batman games. It's actually my favorite out of the three, so I was pretty excited going into this Platinum. That excitement lasted until I remembered it's still a LEGO game, which means collectibles, a lot of them.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Now, according to the guide, this is a 3 out of 10 difficulty, takes 2 playthroughs and around 25 hours to complete, and has 41 trophies including the Platinum, which basically means it's not hard, it just asks for a lot of your time.
Oh my god!
So to start things off, we have stage 1, which is to simply play through the game's story mode. Now, the story starts off with the Lanterns meeting up in space, and everything seems fine. Then a bunch of menacing robots show up, and then it cuts off to Gotham where Batman and Robin are chasing Killer Croc because he just broke into the Hall of Records and stole sewer maps or something. They navigate the flooded sewer, break everything in their way as you do in a LEGO game, then build gadgets, and eventually fight Croc in a boss battle. You almost catch him, and then he escapes because the story needs to keep going. Then we get our first trophy for completing level 1. Then we cut back to the Lanterns who are getting absolutely messed up by these robots, and then that's when it's confirmed that Brainiac is the main villain of the game. He captures all of them. After that, we start level 2 in the Batcave. Batman spots something weird through a giant telescope and then gets hit with Brainiac's mind control beam. So now Robin and Alfred have to chase Batman around his own cave using different gadgets, basically undoing all the damage Batman himself is causing. And to top it all off, Batman summons a giant bat army version of himself, which is exactly as ridiculous as it sounds. You use spotlights to break the swarm and finally knock him back to normal. Robin said it worked because of the speech he gave, Batman said otherwise, and that's level 2 complete. In level 3, a bunch of villains break into the Watchtower, so all the Justice Leaders get called to stop them. Fast travel is gone, and now Batman and Robin actually have to work. So you build a spaceship, because that's apparently plan B. Once you do so, there's this cool segment where you fight Joker in space. You get inside the Watchtower, get to play as the Flash and Cyborg, solve a couple puzzles, and that's level 3 complete. Now in level 4, we are still dealing with the villains in the Watchtower. The level opens up with a Firefly fight, where Flash and Wonder Woman have to literally put him out. After that, you take on Cheetah, beat her, and keep moving through the station. Then the game switches things up and throws you into a hide-and-seek match with Killer Croc and Solomon Grundy. So they're dealt with Superman and Batman versus Lex Luthor and Joker. Because of course that matchup had to happen. You beat them too, everything seems under control, and then a mysterious object starts approaching the Watchtower. And that's level 4 complete. Level 5 reveals that the mysterious object from the last level is actually Brainiac's ship. On top of that, Green Lantern is mind controlled. So instead of helping, he's trying to take everyone out, and the Justice League has to get away from him. After that, Green Lantern heads back to the Brainiac ship, and Brainiac uses the Lantern's power or something to fire up a massive beacon that starts freaking Earth. At this point, things get bad fast, like end of the world bad. They get so serious that the Justice League realizes they can't handle this alone, so they start working with their villains just to stop Brainiac. So this is where the game fully commits to the Brainiac problem. And this level was like kind of filler, you didn't really do anything, so here's the trophy for it. And Arnold Schwarzenegger makes an appearance for some reason. And then level 6, Killer Croc throws up Dr. Fate's helmet, which is important for later because Brainiac tries to brainwash everyone, but since Robin had this helmet on, he doesn't get brainwashed and he ends up saving everyone. Then the level ends with this segment where you save Superman from falling down to Earth, and that's level 6 complete. Then level 7 takes us over to Europe, and you're bouncing between places like Paris and London trying to stop Brainiac while famous landmarks are getting turned into collectibles. You do manage to slow him down a bit, but the damage is already done. Seas are getting bottled, and Brainiac is very committed to this plan. So yeah, Europe gets robbed, and Brainiac keeps moving, and that's level 7 complete. Then in level 8, you're in a tiny Gotham fighting enemies, solving puzzles, and dealing with the fact that everything is small now, except the problems. Then we put Brainiac in a cage, and they just leave him there, and that's level 8 complete. Then we need to go get the Lantern's power batteries to help restore Earth. To get close to some of them, they swap costumes, which is honestly pretty cool, but at this point, the game's writing really starting to show some cracks. If you played the game before, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, level 13. Yes, level 13. In level 13, you're hunting for one of the many Lantern power batteries you need to help save Earth. You start out navigating this temple area where you have to clear vines and smash plants. Eventually, you run into the Orange Lantern guy and his crew, and then you beat him, grab the Orange Lantern power battery, and that's level 13 complete. And then the next few levels follow the same idea, just with different colors. So we got the Power of Love for completing level 9, then a Blue Hope for completing level 10, Jailhouse Knock for completing level 11, All of the Rage for completing level 12, and after all of that, we finally finish the last one and get all of the Lantern power batteries. And now, the final level. With all the lantern power batteries collected, it's finally time to actually stop Brainiac for real. We get all the lanterns to fire their beams at a crystal, which restores Earth to its proper size. Problem solved, or so we thought. Suddenly, Superman turns giant and gets mind controlled. So now we have a boss fight against giant Superman. When all seems lost, Batman steps in with a charming speech, and it actually works. Robin was right, it was the speech all along. Brainiac is finally defeated, the universe is saved, and that's a wrap for the story. And of course, here's the trophy for finishing level 15. Now the story's finished, but there's still one more level left, because after beating the final story mission, you unlock a secret bonus level called Same Bat Time, Same Bat Channel, a throwback to the classic 1966 Batman TV show that's unlocked in the Batcave trophy room. So in the level, you get to play through a nostalgic campy scenario straight out of the 60s show, rebuilding the Batmobile, chasing down Joker and other villains, and even facing off in a diner full of goons. Pretty fun level, but here's the trophy for it. Alright, now that we survived Brainiac, giant Superman, and a 60s sitcom, it's time for stage 2. Replay the story for collectibles. So the first trophy I got was True Hero for attaining True Hero status in any level, because I didn't get it previously. And then, after the last mini kit, last red brick, and the last Adam West in Peril, that is the free play finally complete. And this took me a long time. But anyways, I then went and bought every red brick, turned it on, and got the trophy under the red brick for doing so, which I'm pretty sure is a reference to Under the Red Hood, which is pretty cool.
Oh, really?
And now it's time for stage 3, which is to obtain 100%. So that means I have to collect all 250 gold bricks, all 30 Adam West Perils, and all 147 characters. And here's a couple trophies I got while going for 100%. I got one small step for Batman for visiting the Moon Hub in space. Then I got Hey Diddle Diddle for finding a gang of jumping cows on the moon. Then I got Now That's Impressive for finding and hitting a hidden Riddler trophy. Then I got Mirror Mirror for making a custom character, which you have to do for some missions. Knock Knock for knocking out my co-op partner on the planet Knock. Everyone Loves Bouncing for bouncing on 50 things. Giant Leap for Batmankind for visiting all the planets. And now all I have left to do for 100% are the VR missions. These are mini game challenges you access with VR consoles and that gives me much better. They're separate from story levels, and most of them give you gold bricks, beautiful tokens with character tokens that require 100% completion. And these VR missions freaking suck. This is totally the worst part of the game. But I still pulled through, finished all the VR missions, and I now pretty much have everything. So I went to the green room, got a trophy for it, and I went here because I thought I'd be able to use the 100% fountain, but I'm a freaking idiot because you need to get 100% and I didn't buy everything yet, so I'm still at 87. So it finally clicked into my brain that I needed to go and buy everything, so I bought every vehicle, every single character, then got 100%, which gives you no trophy, which is kind of crazy, but whatever. Then I finally turned on the 100% fountain and got the trophy for it. And that is stage 3 complete. And now it's time for the final stage, stage 4, miscellaneous trophies / cleanup. So I only had a couple more trophies left. So here they are. I got an unearthly likeness for playing as a certain Batman, Bane and Gain for transforming into the big fig form of Bane, the Bright Knight for playing as Adam West, Green Lantern Space Race for completing a race as Green Lantern, Glide on Time for gliding for 10 seconds, Donut Discovery for finding a secret donut in one of the planets, Beings from the 5th Dimension for setting both replay characters as Batman and Mr. M, Hard Traveling Heroes for setting both replay characters as Green Lantern and Green Arrow, then New Queens of Crime, Super Buddies, then Super Pets, and then I switched to Riddler for Intruder Alert, the last trophy. So finally, the Platinum Trophy popped. World's finest. And that's LEGO Batman 3 Platinum. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe, and comment what game I should platinum next. See you in the next Platinum video. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.